Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise to ask the question 136 of 2015 under my name. The question is directed to the Minister for Local Government, Housing, Environment and Transport. Can the Honourable Minister explain to the House the government program that is in place for Public Rental Board renting housing development? Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. I call on the Minister for Local Government, Housing, Environment, Infrastructure and Transport.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, in view of the increase in the demand for rental housing, government through the Public Rental Board has a program of expansion of the rental housing units throughout the country. To date, Madam Speaker, there are altogether 1,552 rental units throughout the country. Madam Speaker, the capital projects under the government's 2014 and 2015 PRB program are Colombo PRB rental housing project with 36 rental housing units funded by the government for the sum of $1.8 million and will house the 36 families. Madam Speaker, the construction works is expected to be completed by September 2015. The other capital project, Madam Speaker, is in Savu Savu, and which will have 48 rental housing units funded by the government for a sum of $2.9 million, and that will accommodate 48 families. The building construction works, Madam Speaker, is expected to be completed by March 2016. Madam Speaker, plans are also underway for the expansion of this program in 2016 to the Western Division in Simla, Lutuka, and one in Namakanendi. Madam Speaker, in addition to this, an annual rental subsidy program that is in form of grant, government has given $1 million to assist the disadvantaged tenants. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary question, the Honourable Prem Singh.
As Honourable Minister, tell this House, what percentage of PRB flats built at an astronomical cost of $20 million in Rawanga is occupied? And what is the rental for a 1, 2 and 3 bedroom flat?
Thank you. Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. About 60% has been occupied, and I know at the initial stage there were some issues that has been sorted out when we came in. And we have also now, because there was a demand from the students, we have changed the policy to allow the students to stay in there as well. So in terms of how much is being charged, we are revising the price right now. Madam Speaker, I'm informing this Honourable House that we are revisiting the prices, and I can always come back to this Honourable House and let the member know what is the revised prices. Thank you.
Thank you. I will now give the floor to the Honourable Moses Imbulitawu.
Madam, my supplementary question. People are coming. The rent for Rewanga is about $111 a week. Rawai. And that's $440 a month. And on a month that falls on a 5-week, it's $545 a month. And these people are low-income earners, and they request if the rent can be, the rent can be reviewed to meet their pockets. They have to buy food, electricity. The minister even doesn't know the rates.
Thank you. The question is...
Can you review that or no?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. This is the difficulty in this House. They have answers for all the questions. difficulty in this house. And I thought that this time around when they will come in this honorable house, they will have a different mindset as what has happened previously. But their behavior is still like that, and I'm sorry for that. Madam Speaker, they are not saying that there are tenants who are paying $8 weekly as well. They are not saying about that. They are not saying about that. They are only saying about Rewai, and I have said that we are revisiting the price, and I will let this honorable house know. What else?
Thank you. I'll now give the floor to the Honorable Nico Nawekula.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm surprised, I'm very surprised that you are expanding. You should be decreasing, because the very purpose, the very purpose of Public Rental Board was to stop public handouts. Public handouts, those are supposed to be done by heart.
Yeah. Point of order.
The Honourable Member needs to ask the question, not give us a lecture about what Public Rental Board needs to do or should have done. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Question, please.
Because he does not know.
No question, no lecture, please.
The Minister does not know. Madam.
Please.
I know.
Order.
Madam Speaker, I'm telling the truth. This is the truth.
Okay, let's...
You should know.
Order, we have heard the truth. Let's have the question.
When you should be going down, you are expanding.
Question, please.
How do you justify that? Against your very beginning, the reason why you were set up.
Can you repeat the question? The question only, please.
The question, can you justify to us the reason why you are expanding when your policy and the very purpose was supposed to go down?
Thank you. Honourable Minister.
Madam Speaker, I don't need this type of lecturers here. Let me say, these are useless lecturers. The whole country knows the behavior of this opposition in this country. Madam Speaker, he's telling me that I don't know. Let me tell him that they are not coming with the truth. The truth is that we have got programs in place whereby we have got units whereby these disadvantaged tenants are paying $8 and government is giving subsidy. Yeah. In regards to the Rewai, I have just mentioned how many times I have to tell them.
Thank you. Thank you for your answer. I will now give the floor to Ratu Kiriwila Mendula Kiliraki.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Given the houses at Rewai, the construction of the houses for the families who need housing, giving the rental to the students, taking away the opportunity for the families for the purpose of that house building project. Can the Minister please explain why he has given the rental to the students rather than the people who really need the housing? Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.
Madam Speaker, I'm so surprised that the opposition member has come up of suggesting this honourable house that we should not support the students of this nation. Madam Speaker, this is the difficulty. Half of the time I have to explain, which is not basically asked in this honourable house. So let me say on the subject matter. Madam Speaker, as I have said in my initial statement, that we have got units throughout the country. They are only pinpointing at Rewai. Why are they not talking about the other units throughout the country where government is providing assistance to all these tenants?
Thank you for your answer. I will now give the floor to the Honourable Joseph Andolaki Verata.
I thank the Honourable Minister for his explanation on this public rental board accommodation. I just want to ask a question because this accommodation were targeted at low-income earners. How many of the new tenants in your public rental board housing were from the squatter settlements? Thank you.
Thank you. The question is of statistical in nature, and I will ask the Honourable Minister to provide the answer at a later date. Therefore, I will now give the last supplementary question to the Honourable Semes Karwaki.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, Section 35 of the Constitution says this: the state must take reasonable measures within the available resources to achieve the progressive realization of the right of every person to accessible and adequate housing and sanitation. My question, Madam Speaker, because many people are deprived of this and they are looking forward for the sooner realization of this, to the Honourable Minister to explain to the House how soon the requirements that here in the Constitution will be realized. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Since the Honourable Minister is standing, the onus is on you to answer or not answer that question. Thank you. It's such a broad-based question, and if you like, we'll ask the Honourable Minister to provide it in writing.